Hello everyone, welcome to my channel School Programmer. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Today's topic is identifier in Java. Let's begin. So identifiers are user defined. Okay. So identifiers in Java are symbolic name used for identification. They can be a class name, variable name, method name, package name, constant name and more. However, in Java, there are some reserved words that cannot be used as an identifier. Okay. So here, for example, I have written short program for you all. So to see how many identifiers are there in this program. Okay. So public class test, public static void main string args, int a. Program ends here. So let's see how many identifiers are here. So as you can see, class test is an identifier, main is second, third one is string is also an identifier, args is also an identifier, a it's also an identifier. So in this short program you can see there are 5 identifiers. So in the above Java code we have 5 identifier, namely, okay, so here is test class because it's a class name, and second one is main. So main is also an identifier because method name is also an identifier. Okay, so here is string, it's a predefined class name, args is a variable name, a is also a variable name. Okay, so let's see the rules for defining Java identifier. Okay, so the first rule is the only allowed character for identifiers are all alphanumeric. Okay, all alphanumeric characters from A to Z, small a to z, 0 to 9, dollar sign and underscore. For example, James at the rate is not a valid Java identifier as it contains special character. Okay, because here you can see I have not mentioned any special character. Okay, because identifiers are all alphanumeric characters only. Okay, so let's see the second point. Identifiers should not start with digit. Okay, for example, 123 gems is not a valid Java identifier. Okay, so now let's see the third point. So here Java identifiers are case sensitive. It's a very case sensitive. Okay, now the fourth point is there is no limit on length of the identifier, but it is advisable to use an optimum length of 4 to 15 letters only. Okay, so now the last point is reserve words. Okay, so reserve words cannot be used as an identifier. Okay, for example, int y equals to 20. Okay, is a invalid statement as while is a reserve word. Okay, so there are 53 reserve words in Java. Okay, so example, so here I have written some example for valid identifiers. Okay, so as you can see here, my variable, it's a alphabet, so and there is no space, that means it's a valid. Okay, so here my variable, it's a cap, is in caps, so it's also valid. Okay, my variable is in small letter, so it's also valid. X single alphabet is also valid. I x1 I1 underscore my variable, dollar my variable, sum of array, gems 1 to 3. This all are valid identifiers because it's not breaking any rule. Okay, so now let's see example for invalid identifiers. Okay, so my variable, so I've written one line for this why this is invalid. So as you can see that there is space. Okay, okay, so containing a space, that's why it's an invalid. So here 1 to 3 gems begins with a digit, that's why it's a invalid. As I have mentioned here in second point that key identifier should not start with digit. Okay, so that's why it's an invalid identifier. So now the third point is a plus c. Plus sign is not an alphanumeric character. Okay, it's a special character, that's why we have it's not valid. So the fourth point is variable -2. Hyphen is not an alphanumeric character. So same. So here the last point is sum underscore ampersand underscore difference. As you can see, ampersand, okay, this one is not an alphanumeric character, that's why it's an invalid identifier. Okay, so now let's understand what is reserved words. Okay, there are 53 reserved words in Java, as I have said earlier. So let's understand what is reserved word. Okay, so here any programming language reserves some words to represent functionalities defined by that language. Okay, so these words are called reserved words. Okay, they can be briefly categorized into two parts: keyword, there are 50 reserved words, and literals, there are 3 reserved words. Okay, so let's understand that now. Keyword is also divided into two parts. Okay, there are used keyword, that is there are 48 used keywords, that is if, else, for, while. Okay, do while, if else, else if, and many more are there. And the second point is unused keyword. Okay, there are 2 unused keyword, that is const and go to. Okay, these are keywords. Okay, now see literals. As you can see, there are literals are 3 number. So let's understand what are literals in. So literals, you can see here is true, false. So that's for today. So now you can pause the video and you can go through my notes here. Okay,
the storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
thank you for watching. Please leave us your like and comments.